How's it going, guys? Baffled T here once again. Do you like my new setup? I've got the light there, and it just makes me look a bit more crisp. You know what I mean? Let me just sort my hair out a bit. Perfect. Anyway, right. So getting into JME today. JME is another UK artist. He was around, he was around Skepta and Boy Better Know, BBK when grime first started making its first big appearance in the UK before it became one of the go-to genres for the UK. So yeah, let's get into this. Okay. Some signing a deal. Oh.
Used to think my style didn't fit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost motivation to spit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Used to care about views and clicks till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Bare industry politics till I stopped listening to all these pricks.
I love Jeremy, man. He's so skilled. But this, let me take it back for this first little bit here. I mean, first of all, the video's jokes. They all jump at him. They're like, nah, you're signing this deal.
Fit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Used to think my style didn't fit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost motivation to spit till I stopped listening to all these pricks.
I thought my style didn't fit, so I stopped listening to all these pricks. What's the second bit?
Till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost motivation to spit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost my motivation
to spit until I stopped listening to all these pricks.
Used to care about views and clicks till I stopped listening to all these pricks.
Used to care about views and clicks, so I stopped listening to all these pricks.
Bare industry politics till I stopped listening to all these pricks.
Bare YouTube politics, so I stopped listening to all these pricks. I like it.
Don't ask me for no clean version of my rhythm. You can't ask Denzel for a clean version of Training Day. There ain't no clean version of The Equalizer. There ain't no clean taking a Pelham. There ain't no clean version of Michelangelo's artwork with a penis hidden. I got
No, that's good. It's true though. It's true. Why are you trying to censor him? Because of, obviously it's his style and that. I understand there's certain explicit stuff that can't be pushed and can't be promoted too much, such as violence. And you see that a lot with drill music, like they tried banning drill and all of this, so it's a bit peak. But I like where he's coming from. He's saying you wouldn't censor other art, so why are you censoring my art? Why do you want, why can't I get radio plays because I swear and talk about explicit things? Whereas if he spoke about the same explicit things in a clean version, that's fine. It's stupid.
no record deal, never had one, got no manager. Never had one, got no stylist. Never had one, got no publisher. Never had one, got no PA. Never had one, got no PR. Never had one. Ain't nobody telling me nothing about my career from they never had one.
I mean, sorry, I got a bit distracted by the video there of him just bottling everyone, but let me really take in what he's saying.
Never had one, got no publisher. Never had one, got no PA. Never had one, got no manager. Never had one, got no stylist. Never had one, got no publisher. Never had one, got no PA. Never had one, got no PR. Never had one. Ain't nobody telling me nothing about my career from they never had one.
Ooh, saying you don't understand this. He's independent in the sense that he doesn't have someone being like, bro, don't post that, it might go the wrong way. He's got to make that decision. He doesn't have a manager. He doesn't have someone going, no, you got to do this by this time. He doesn't have anyone making contacts for him, arranging all these performances and stuff like that. He has to do that himself. And I like where he's going with this video so far. He's saying that he's saying screw the people that are trying to stop him from doing it his way. He knows his way works. He knows how to promote himself. He knows how to organise gigs for himself. He doesn't need anyone taking a percentage from his art. And let's continue. I like this. I like this.
I got man trying to tell me about mix. Fucking pricks. Put them on the decks. They can't mix. CDJs, they can't mix. Studio desk, they can't mix. Don't tell me nothing about mix. Man think they're big Quincy Jones out here, fam. Did they catch 2 licks? Yo, is it me or is everyone just having bare meetings? Bare coffee drinking and eating. Dead vibes, I ain't reaching. You man are trying to make boardroom bangers on conference call loudspeakers. Sorry fam, but my calendar don't rate meetings, don't catch feelings.
Hey, yes. Yes, I like this. I also like, you know, he doesn't need... He used the rhyme scheme there, he rhymed the same thing over and over again, but he's talking facts. Like, he's saying it in a way that emphasises how often people are saying this to him. Like, you could say that's a lazy rhyme scheme. He said mix loads of times, but he said so much different stuff. He said, people coming at me talking about the mixes of my song, yet if I gave them my song, they couldn't mix it. People talking about mixes of my song, but if they were DJing, not even performing their own song, they couldn't mix his song. They can't mix it right. So how are they allowed to talk about his work when they can't do it themselves? It's... Lad.
Not gonna lie, I know where I'm heading. Not gonna lie, the music's spreading. Not gonna lie, so you man are breading. Not gonna lie, all these 10 man CC'd emails do my head in. Not gonna lie, only time I posed with a contract was on my wedding. Not gonna lie.
Hey, once again he's saying only contract to get in is the one for me. It's the one for love. None of this. I'll take 20% of my shit and then I'll drain myself making music for you in a schedule. No. I like it.
Fucking industry pricks. It's their job to gas you up quick. Anything happens to you right now, none of these man here are gonna give two shits.
Whoa.
My advice for the youths out there right now, MCing in the bits, jump on the mic and make them hits. Stop listening to all these pricks.
There you go. He's saying, like, why give a crap about anyone that in an industry trying to fuel you up? All they're doing is pumping gas on the fire. Once that fire goes out, they'll move on to the next one. They don't care. Like, if you get one or two bad albums, you could be an album away from a viral hit, becoming one of the biggest artists. But that one album that flops will be all they see, and they'll scrap you. You'll lose equipment, you'll lose money, and then all of a sudden you don't have the facilities to make that banger because you haven't prepped. You don't know what to do yourself. You only know to go to a booth, lay down a verse, and everyone else does all the work for you. So as soon as that's gone, what are you going to do? There's nothing you can do.
Route that JME took was different to the route that JK took, and that was different to the route that P Money took, and that was different to the route that AJ took, and that's different to the route that you're gonna take. The blueprint is to carve your own way. Us man open the doors, but once you get through, you have to solve the maze. Serious.
It's even that bit. He's saying, like, everyone's got their own paths. Everyone, like, no one does this thing the same way. No one does the same genre. You find your own way through. Everyone has a different path. And he's saying that. Let me take that back. Sorry.
And that was different to the route that P Money took, and that was different to the route that AJ took, and that's different to the route that you're gonna take. The blueprint is to carve your own way.
The blueprint of making it in rap is to carve your own way. It's to be original. It's to not follow suit with what everyone else is doing. It's like that clip that, I see if I can find it and get it up, of Snoop Dogg taking the piss out of the rappers going. It's true, because you get a lot of people sounding samey. Now, you can sound samey if you've got bars that are fire to repute. That's definitely not the right word. To boost your simple flow and your basic flow, that can work. But a bit scruffy today. But it's because of the light. I didn't prep for this. The light is really bringing out my shit. Like, if I turn it off, you can't even see me at all. Let's keep that on. Anyway, let's continue.
Us man open the doors, but once you get through, you have to solve the maze. Serious.
Oh, that's the bit I wanted to talk about. He said, we can open the doors for you, but once you get through, you have to sort yourself out. So that's talking about, like, collabs. That's saying, like, I could feature you on a song and I can help you out with the way you perform in this song, but once that's done, you have to have the oomph to keep people interested. You have to have something to offer for people to want to follow and keep up to date with what you're doing. So he's giving a good message, even though it seems like a basic flow. If you actually listen to what he's saying, it's not basic. It's very skilled, actually. It's very skilled to put a different meaning onto each line while finishing it the same. Yeah.
Used to think my style didn't fit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost motivation to spit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Used to care about views and clicks till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Bare industry politics till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Used to think my style didn't fit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Lost motivation to spit till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Used to care about views and clicks till I stopped listening to all these pricks. Bare industry politics till I stopped listening to all these pricks.
That was good. And as you can see, like, even with what I was saying before of him having to do everything himself, I mean in a business perspective, like, he arranged all of this. So he arranged all these people to come and help him out with the video. So you know, like, the only difference between this and label work is literally just having people organise it for you. That seems to be the only difference. Obviously they have contacts, so they you know, you could say to them, oh, I want a producer that produces this type of music, and they'll go, there's one straight away, because that's their job. They're very fine in that work. I have to admit that if you don't know how to do it, a label could be the route for you. However, as long as you have some form of knowledge of business, and JME himself does actually have a uni degree, then there's, you know, but why not try it yourself? That's the beauty of YouTube as well, is you can just do it all. You don't need, I mean, obviously you have to learn to do it all, but you can function on your own on YouTube, which is the beauty of it. And that's the reason I started doing it, to be fair, was because I didn't have to wait on anyone else to do editing. I didn't have to wait on anyone else. I mean, with music it was a bit different. I had Skinny Massive helping me for ages, and you know, after a while I sort of got down to it, started learning Logic myself, so I could make it sort of like, without pestering them and without pestering anyone or relying on anyone else, I could go out and I could make something. And I did that with Decimate, Nasty and Exaggerated. They're all Baffled T synthesized vocals, so I didn't have anyone go through it for me. And obviously I either buy the instrumental, obviously Exaggerated is a Skinny Massive instrumental. Yeah, so I think that was good. I like that. It wasn't as wordplay filled as I'd hoped, because JME has some naughty wordplay in a lot of his songs, but it was still a good track. I'd give it a solid 8. No, 7.5 out of 10. It's solid. But anyway, that was today's reaction. If you know what, if you want something you want me to react to, comment it, because I only know my forms of music. I have to search for artists that I know, find one I don't listen to or haven't listened to yet, and play it from there. So if, you know, any suggestions, much welcomed. Comments below. Anyway, that's been me. Links, everything down below. Support me by streaming my music. It's 20p or something. No, 20p, what am I talking about? A 20th, no. Ignore me, right, yeah, just stream my shit and give me some money, please. Yeah, so that's it. I'll see you lot again soon. Peace.